Right, today we have the Phonejoy. It was a Kickstarter project. It is a Bluetooth controller for Android and iOS. At the moment, this version I believe is more aimed towards Android, as there will be a made for i version coming eventually, but details have been a bit slow on that. Anyway, there's size guide. So small, medium, XL. You can use some tablets in portrait mode, or you can just use the controller with your phone HDMI to a TV. Bluetooth 4.0, if memory corrects me, if I remember correctly. Go specs. So 6-inch up to phones, 200 Android games. It does work with any game that accepts custom inputs, or there are a couple different modes, so like key press mode for games that don't. A lot of it do have actual built-in controller support now. 8 hours battery. I've got a phone size guide, so if you're in the shop and you want to measure up, you could just whack up your device to it. So even mine's sort of pushing on the limit, my HTC One M8. But it fits in fine, there's still a bit more room. The Galaxy Note 3 does actually fit in here. So I've already opened it. You just get a quick start guide. Yeah, not really going to bother going over that now. Phonejoy itself in a carry case, and a micro USB. So which I've got hundreds lying around, so there's no need for me to use that. Let's keep that. Right. So Phonejoy branded. So here's the Phonejoy itself. So you get 2 sliding analog sticks, quite like the 3DS. You get the D-pad. A lot of people are having issues with. I haven't really used it on when you play on analog sticks. Your start and select or arrow keys. Up here is the analog inverter. So if you like playing inverted, you can just switch that to invert, so you don't have to change it in the settings. Shoulder buttons, micro USB, a charger light indicator, and I believe a connectivity. So that's about it on the actual unit itself. So, okay, so just spring loads. At the back we have the Phonejoy logo and Kickstarter limited edition. If we just camera set. I find the easiest way is to get it open a bit. Oh yeah, on the inside there are rubberized pads to make it grip your phone better. So just can be a bit tricky doing this, but it's not too bad. So I'll turn it on. So it does curve a bit, but it does make it more comfortable in the hands. I have a PlayStation Vita, so you can see it is quite monstrous, but then the HTC M8 does have a 5-inch screen, so the same screen as the Vita. At the moment I've got the Phonejoy application open, which shows you what games are supported. You can go to categories, what's new, and it also shows you your installed games which are compatible. So if I'll load up N64. What one do I use? Pin 64. Just been playing Majora's Mask on here, and I do have a high resolution texture pack added onto Majora's Mask if you do not recognise the way the graphics look. So it gives you a lot more flexibility than just trying to play with the on-screen controllers, especially with games like N64, which are absolutely horrendous with the amount of different button presses. Let's do this. I have set up the controller. It did recognise it, but I did configure some of the other button options in the settings instead of just its own. Right, so that's that. If I load up my boy, and we will load that up. Zero mission. Oh yeah, I've got the trigger button set to load my save state and one to save new state. So anyway, let's just load up a compatible I've sorted, there we go, all my apps out yet. So this is Riptide. This has built-in Android controller support, so you go in and just customize input on its own thing. There's no real trickery to getting it around. Another thing I forgot to show is, I think, I can't remember, there is the button combination to change the Bluetooth connectivity mode. So it does have iCade mode for iOS, so you can just use any iCade app to play with this on it. Anyway, that's Phonejoy. So, thank you for watching. Until next.